to write the book, I really started to think about my experiences. I knew that I wanted the audience or the readers to hear from other athletes. Don't take my word for it, I'm just one person, and I'm just one sport. I wanted athletes that came from a variety of sports to be able to see themselves in this book, and to be able to hear from other athletes, and to hear about the skills they acquired. You know, my background is, the focus was ice hockey, but there's folks in the book that speak about their experiences as basketball players, as track and field participants, as soccer players, wrestlers, rugby. So there is a wide variety. But the one thing that really stood out to me was that no matter what sport we played, or whatever level we played at, we all developed transferable skills that were comparable to one another. Unfortunately, many of us age out of sport if it's high school. We age out of a program if it's varsity sports. And sometimes we're just not able to compete at the same level that we once could. And unfortunately, it also ends because of a career-ending injury, which none of us like to think about. And then that's a drastic shift at that point. There's a number of individuals or groups that the book is intended for. I think number one, it's for athletes. And again, we want athletes to be able to start thinking about what skills they have acquired in sport long before they're done in sport. And it will make their transition a lot easier when they move into their next shift. So one, the athletes. I think another group, absolutely the parents. I don't think it's ever too early for our parents to start talking to our young athletes about the importance of their personal brand and their reputation and how they conduct themselves. And so those are all things that will help them as they transition out of sport. And then I think the book is also intended for teachers. I think it's intended for coaches and mentors. This is what a lot of employers are looking for, because they know you're coming to them with a lot of these strong attributes and competencies and transferable skills. And so I think the message to these athletes is, you have skills, but you just need to be able to identify those skills. And I think that's what the book will help them do. I'm so grateful to now have it to a point where, have it finished, where other athletes can benefit from it. And they can work through some of the exercises in the book to help them in their next shift, or help them prepare as they transition away from sport. If I can provide a leg up for athletes, having gone through the experience and having gone through a bit of an identity crisis and moving away from a sport that I so still dearly love and is near and dear to my heart, then I thought that would give them some support in doing that.